The U.S. Geological Survey concluded the Brown Mountain lights were reflections from nearby trains or cars, a conclusion that raises the ire of many a mountain man.
Well, I told them. I don't you believe that. These lights were seen before ever they knowed anything about any car or airplane or anything.
Hi, I'm Matt, and it's getting close to Halloween. And I thought, what can I do for Halloween? Obviously, there's some ghosty stuff I can do, even strange lights in the sky. There must be some stories from back in the day, news stories around Halloween. And I sort of did some digging, dug one out, and thought, okay, let's watch it. So I've not seen it yet, but let's take a look.
An old song tells us the stars at night are big and bright deep in the heart of Texas, but it isn't the stars or the 1,000 points of light featured in this year's presidential campaign that people are gaping at in the night skies over West Texas these days. Is it ghosts? Is it goblins? What in thunder is it? Peter Van Sant filed this Halloween night report.
80s, what a time to be alive.
Deep in the Big Bend country of southwest Texas, in the high plateau where cattle far outnumber people, there exists a ghostly mystery that has confounded local residents for generations.
It's a phenomenon that's real. It's a mystery. No one has solved it yet, right? Right, neighbor? That's right.
He was half asleep then. No one saw it, neighbor. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Can't be seen by day. Only when the sun goes down and the moon glows overhead do eyes turn towards the Chinati Mountains to watch the ghost lights of Marfa, Texas. Using a special night camera, we watched this ghostly light show for more than 2 hours. Lights that have baffled scientists who theorize they may be caused by static electricity or some chemical reaction.
Yeah, but every night, I mean, the fact that they're just happen to be there and you can actually replicate it, I'm thinking, is it not headlights of cars, maybe?
The mystery has spawned folk tales of spirits wandering in the night.
I'd like to think that it's an old miner with a lantern out there and someone's looking for him.
A ghost, you mean?
A ghost, yeah.
The lights appear out of nowhere, rising from the desert floor or a mountaintop, sometimes drifting, sometimes splitting in two, always exciting whoever sees the glowing balls of light.
I mean, the fact that they basically show up that often, I wonder if anyone's actually thought, right, you stay here, and we'll stand right over where the lights are, and we'll see if we can see anything from over here, and you confirm whether you saw anything from where you are.
Another one!
I'm assuming that that's been done. I'll have to dig out if any other investigations have been done since, or any sort of basically solutions we've found.
Our expression was, quite simply, what the hell are those?
Fritz Call first saw the lights in 1943 when he was flying at night during a military training mission.
And was right on the horizon, and it scared us. They're very friendly. They're not hostile lights. They don't take after you or try to create an accident or a scene of some kind.
There it is.
That's strange, though.
I saw it.
There it
To the
is
right.
now. There, yep.
Yeah.
Everyone sees something different in the lights, and some descriptions are out of this world.
You always hear how UFOs just flash and they disappear. I don't know, it just looks like UFOs. Why can't it be a UFO?
There is a local legend that claims the Marfa lights are from outer space, that someone or something is searching for a downed spacecraft. But if UFOs are possibly involved, it logically follows that one question needs to be asked. Any of you think that Elvis has anything to do with this?
Dudes back in the day, probably still, you know, if it's ghosts, fair enough. Let's get serious. UFOs, is it Elvis? Maybe he's on a UFO. I don't know.
Definitely, definitely.
I mean, they don't seem asked one way or the other. I suppose you wouldn't. It's just lights on the horizon.
The source of the Marfa lights has never been found, and for the people who gaze and wonder about these ghostly lights,
There's one right there.
it's a mystery they hope is never solved. Peter Van Sant, CBS News, Marfa, Texas.
I understand that. I mean, it's always, you got something like that which is a legend. You don't really want it solved. The mystery is always, keeps people coming back, but it's always good to have a good genuine mystery.
Texas.
As you know, Halloween is a time for make-believe scary stories, but officials in Centerville, Maryland have decided to frighten their youngsters in the area with a real story that they say is more scary than anything that they could make up. CBS News correspondent Eric Enberg reports.
I feel like scaring kids on purpose, is there?
Centerville, a town of 3,000 on Maryland's picturesque eastern shore, is the kind of rural community where the scourge of drugs and violence seems far away.
Oh, 80s. Look at towns in the 80s and you think you never knew you had it so good.
And it's true, Centerville hasn't faced a major drug outbreak, but it worries as most towns do.
You pick up a newspaper, every day you're reading something about crack overdose. Subsequently, I said, why not a haunted crack house with a theme directed against drug abuse?
A haunted crack house. That's a good point, actually. No, people die in crack dens of overdoses all the time. What if you've got haunted crack addicts?
Stop right there! Those are local police making the drug bust.
Put your hands on top of your head now!
Those are also local police pretending to be drug pushers.
Stand up.
I was going to say something then. I thought, better not.
Stand up. All right. Ah, man, the handcuffs, man.
Most of the action is set inside the haunted crack house, which is really an old government building where volunteers conduct audiences on guided
Yeah, he's looking a bit gaunt. He's definitely a crack addict.
tours.
Would you care for some? See
What's supposed to be?
your local dealer.
Is that what meth looks like?
He will be very glad to sell it to you, and then you can be just like me.
And local citizens play out the roles of villains and heroes in the struggle against drugs. In one room, a real judge pretends to be trying drug cases.
Sentence of minimum 10 years without parole.
Well, he possession of cannabis, was he?
There's a jail, too, and the inmates are real criminals.
Drugs ain't the same. I'm 30 years old. I've been in and out of it. It's, I'm tired of being locked up.
And your mouth looks real purdy boy.
There's no freedom at all. You don't have...
That kid's not asked, this is like... Yeah, looking good, this.
No privacy.
Where's the present? Because we have to hurry up and go to the cycle.
Mom. What? Mom, I have a problem with drugs.
What is the...
In another haunted house room, parents get a not-so-subtle lesson on how they may be failing in keeping their children drug-free.
Look, I don't have time. I'm late. We are late. We're trying to get them not to get on any kind of drugs, drinking, anything. And it's just not so much students. It's parents, too, because parents aren't aware what they're doing. Not.
I've never seen anything like it.
Caring.
The high school drama club provided actors for a chilling scene, an overdose.
Let's cut it out! That was good stuff that you had to on me or nothing.
What's with the air raid sirens?
Real paramedics play themselves, and they try and fail to save the overdose victim.
Clear.
Town officials say the only reviews for the
How old's that kid? Like, kids be kids sometimes, you know what I mean? It's all well and good to be educated. Like, the kids at the back, they're old enough to know the reality of the world, right? But that kid there, let him be a kid. Don't let him, like, sit there watching what looks to be a live version of Casualty for anyone in the UK. Or ER.
show that they care about are the ones from youngsters.
Guess I am that old. I'm referring to ER.
I think it's good because it gets the kids more closer to what's going on. Because a lot of campaigns just tell them to just say no, and I mean it's a good message, but
That Will Wheaton.
it doesn't really tell you anything.
As in any scary Halloween story, Centerville's pageant has a graveyard, and the message to young people is that they are not exempt.
64 to 86, 22-year-old.
Amazing grace, how sweet
Is that Elvis?
the sound.
Rodney Miles, a local carpenter who sings the somber close for the crack house story, has thought a good deal about what they are trying to do here. and what messages a town can send to its young people in these scary times.
Was lost. Oh, now I'm found.
Wait till it happens. You have to prepare for it, and I think that educating the kids, preparing them before they're introduced to the drugs, is the best way to keep it from, spreading. They make it sound so, alluring to kids, like it's fun, it's a game or something.
I don't know. I mean, you've hammed it up quite a lot, haven't you? It's like you've made it fun in some respects. It's like, look at all this. It's entertaining. I'd be doing my homework. That's boring as shit, doing homework when you're at school. But tonight we're going out and we're watching a show, and we've got people singing. We've got Halloween decorations. I get what they're trying to do, but I'm not sure about the execution.
But it's a game that'll.
I mean, you tell me what you think.
You'll end up dead.
Finally tonight.
And what I would say is, that town where it's going on about crack addicts and everything, that town looks spotless. There were people riding around on bikes, peaceful. They probably had like really low crime rates. People in the 80s did not know how good they had it in the 80s, 90s. They did not know what the 2010s and onwards was going to look like.
Ireland has long been the land of fairies and fairy tales, but believe it or not, it's also the home of Halloween. CBS's Ian Lee ventures deep into the countryside to find its origins.
There's something spooky hidden among these hills. Yes, it's green and lush, almost heavenly, but buried here is a portal to another world.
You'll find leprechauns.
Another dimension. Some call it a gate to hell.
They christened it in one medieval text as Doris Ifrin na Héireann. So Doris is Irish for door, Éireann is Ireland, and Ifrin is hell. So Ireland's door or entrance unto hell.
Called England, mate.
It's also the birthplace of Halloween.
That's a doorway
or
to
as
hell.
the Irish call it, Samhain.
And because Samhain is the night that borders summer and winter, that's the night traditionally when the borders between this world and the other world are completely open.
Sounds like England. When the borders between France and England are completely open, all you need is a dinghy. Did the demons take? I'm not getting there. I'm not going there.
In order to access.
So down we go into the bowels of the earth with steady feet and a...
I thought them walls look like mud, pure mud and wet.
Brave heart. Wet slime covers the walls while mud greases the path.
Yeah, it looks horrible. Looks absolutely horrible.
Wow. Kind of has a sulfur-like smell down here too.
Maybe that's wishful thinking.
Sulfur. Anyone who's ever seen Supernatural will know sulfur is poltergeist.
But for thousands of years, legend has it, this cave has been home to Ireland's fairy folk, but not of the Disney variety. And
no, it's the woke folk.
Woe to anyone caught by one unprepared.
You're not supposed to be out on Samhain night, but if you do have to go out, they used to dress and disguise themselves as one of these beasts or demons or monsters so they wouldn't be recognized.
That is freaky as shit. Seriously.
They wouldn't be taken back down through the cave and into the other world.
And that's the reason we wear costumes on Halloween, a tradition brought to America by the Irish in the 19th century.
I didn't know that. Honestly, I did not know. I thought it was an American invention, Halloween.
And for Bill and Vicky from Colorado, you might say they're obsessed with the ancient holiday.
I'm the Queen of Darkness. I come to rain darkness on everyone.
Come on. You could have done better with that. I think you just wanted to look good, didn't you?
What was it like going down into the depths of hell?
It felt like home. I'm just kidding.
For the Queen.
Is that rather half? Going. Passive aggressive.
Queen of Darkness, I can see why.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's dishes that need doing and some jobs that never get done.
No, it just reminded me a lot of Irish history.
And while the history now has an American spin with the trick-or-treating, the echoes of the past stay with us today.
The customs in the States, they've really helped to preserve and, if you like, spread and keep alive the idea of Halloween and of Samhain as well.
And if you find yourself traveling through this landscape past the gates of hell, remember one thing: bring a spare disguise. It can get pretty muddy. Ian Lee, CBS.
I don't like the thought. I don't know what it looks like at the end. I don't like the thought of going down there with about 6 people behind you, because you're like, if you just wanted to turn around and get out, it's going to be an absolute nightmare.
News in Oweynagat, Ireland.
Halloween has not gone unnoticed at the White House, where First Lady Betty Ford today greeted a group of young trick-or-treaters, as Susan Peterson reports.
Trick-or-treat? Mrs. Ford didn't look a bit scared as
Is that why they built a massive fence around it, for stop trick-or-treaters from turning up?
she faced Dracula and his fellow spirits.
Only.
Though still recuperating, the First Lady stepped into her role as official White House hostess for the first time since her operation. It was a trick to promote UNICEF, and the treat was a bag full of goodies and a quarter each for the United Nations Children's Fund. Last year, UNICEF trick-or-treaters collected over $3 million. An 8-year-old witch was congratulated for her birthday, then all were invited inside for a special treat.
Would you like to come in and have some punch cookies?
Got to 2025 and the police have been knocking on your door.
The motley group couldn't wait to count the loot, and once inside, proceeded to dump their bags on the floor of the very formal diplomatic reception room. Susan Peterson, CBS News, at the White House.
Trick-and-treaters will be performing about the same in less lofty halls across the nation tonight, but in some northern areas, particularly hard hit by last month's unseasonal frost, there may be something missing. Jerry Bowen of WCCO-TV Minneapolis reports.
The extent of the shortage is uncertain, but in the Twin Cities area at least, pumpkins have been a scarce commodity since Monday. Normally, shoppers could find 1,500 pumpkins to choose from at this suburban vegetable market. Now there are less than 100, and they are rotten.
Why are they all just all over the place?
September's killer frost ruined the pumpkin crop, something last-minute shoppers
They all look caved in.
discovered the hard way.
I don't know what to tell my children. There are no pumpkins. And the ones, as you see, the ones here are, we're hoping maybe we can find 2 that we will slice.
I don't think it's quite as bad as all that. But you can't find a pumpkin. Calm down.
Together. 2 good sides and we'll tape it together or something.
One way of doing it.
How desperate is the situation? Well, in the minds of some parents, it's very desperate.
What am I going to do with that? I'm going to paint it yellow and tell my kids it's a pumpkin.
Oh, God.
I hope to God they believe me. And if I can sell them on this is a pumpkin, I know I'm a good salesman.
For CBS...
Fair play. Fair play. Are you going to all the way out, though? I suppose you same way as a pumpkin, I suppose, but yeah.
News, this is Jerry Bowen, Minneapolis.
That's the way it is. Thursday, October 31st, 1974.
Imagine if some guy's like, he works at a morgue and he goes home and the wife's like, oh, the kids are going to be so upset there's no pumpkins. And he's like, got an idea. There's a body that's going to get cremated. So she's like, no. It's like, no, listen, hear me out. What if I take off the head? And she's like, no. It's like, well, hear me out. If I just cut, she's, yeah. What can I say? If I tell them it's a pumpkin, they're gonna like. Hopefully, they'll believe me.
This is Walter Cronkite, CBS News. Good night.
Halloween is founded on superstition, on witches that fly through the air and ghosts skulking in the sullen night. In this scientific and rational age, we know better. But then, how do you explain the ghostly gleams on Brown Mountain in North Carolina?
I did I think a video. Might have been another Proof Is Out There. Probably is, because half of my videos are Proof Is Out There. The Brown Mountain Lights apparently going for years and years.
CBS News correspondent Peter Van Sant looked for the answer.
Deep in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, there's a mystery that has baffled, delighted, and frightened local residents for hundreds of years.
It is an eerie feeling.
Is it ever frightening?
Yes, definitely. You know, nobody knows what it is.
What are lights, though? I don't know how anyone could get scared of lights.
Mystery surrounds these balls of light that frequently appear at night on Brown Mountain, where there are no roads or homes, lights first seen by pioneers in the 1700s.
The person who says he saw it has a most vivid description
And he has a description about the size, the color. One says, I saw a vivid yellow. Man said,
Calm down. Vivid yellow. Yellow, like the sun.
my son and I saw it, and my son was scared to death.
I said, oh Lord, there's a fire. I had no time and nothing, Jesus.
While scientists believe the Brown Mountain lights are the result of unusual chemical reactions or reflected light, local folklore tells a ghostlier tale of spirits roaming the mountain.
I think the reports of Brown Mountain lights go back to the 1890s, something like that. It's been a decades. Well, obviously 1980s, but it goes back way before that.
Yeah, that's a spirit. Cause they done checked it out. They never found nothing.
Well, these characters are killing me.
For now, it's a mystery land. From the wonder.
No, I don't think they're ghosts, but I like to listen to the legends. I like to believe they were.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Using a special night camera,
there it is.
We believe we captured one of the darting Brown Mountain lights. It was visible only for a few seconds. This man also saw the light.
It didn't look like an airplane light or a beacon. It didn't look like a car headlight. I think it was something very unusual.
Scientists have long tried to pinpoint the cause of the lights. 82-year-old Winnie Biggerstaff wishes the scientists would stay away.
I guess it's more fun not to know what they are because it'll still be a mystery. Just leave it as it is.
I suppose if it's like that area is steeped in mystery for years, you just think, we don't want to understand what it is. It's part of our history, our heritage. I understand that.
Most mountain people want the mystery of the lights to remain a mystery, in hopes that future generations will look and wonder and pass along ghost stories about the eerie Brown Mountain lights. Peter Van Sant, CBS News, Linville Falls, North Carolina.
Some cracking ones in there. Oh God, the last guy was a killer. Oh, I know who they are. Brown Mountain lights, yeah, going for decades. I don't think anyone's actually really solved it. Maybe, I don't know. I'm hoping they don't, because mystery is a wonderful thing. Anyway, this is probably the first part of a series in October for Halloween. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Do me a favour, hit the subscribe button. You'll be helping me out massively as I try to grow the channel. But yeah, you take care, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much.